Yo, what's up trainers? Welcome back to a new video, and in today's video we're gonna be diving back into the Sunshine Cup. Just like last video, if you want to know what this cup is about, check that one out. But in today's video I want to showcase Shadow Swampert. Why? Because it just outputs so much damage. And in this cup, as soon as you land one Hydro Cannon, you can basically see that Pokemon as KO'd. Especially when you have those Pokemon in back where they have harder hitting fast move. Or they have more fast move pressure, just like the Incinerate and counter damage we have in the back. So once you land a Hydro Cannon, you can in general farm them down afterwards. So in this first match, as you can see right now, we have the Shadow Swampert facing off against the Vigoroth. And once we have landed the Hydro Cannon and we are not playing into CMP, as you can see right now, we will instantly swap, and that Vigoroth is basically gone. It's not 16 anymore. As you can see right now, 2 or 3 more counters will be enough and they won't reach another Body Slam. So that just gets to show off straight away how strong Shadow Swampert is with the Hydro Cannon damage and our damage it can do. So here they counter us with a flyer. So now I'm thinking they're probably running a BB flying strategy, and if that's the case, then Magcargo is about to go to town. Why? Because the Vigoroth is already gone, right? So now Switch Charmers are not up. I'm just gonna go straight in with my Magcargo, making sure that we capitalize on the fact that the Switch Charmers are not up, right? And I'm gonna shield up this move, because if they have another flyer in the back, it's probably going to be the Pidgeot, where only the Shadow Ball is going to be the move that I do want to shield up. And besides that, they only will have flying type attack moves, which I don't care about, right? Because Magcargo will resist those. And what do they have in the back? It's going to be a Pidgeot. So yeah, this game is basically over. And actually it was already over, I think, at the start, where we had the Hydro Cannon landed. And at this point I don't have to shield, but honestly I make a great play by shielding up this move, because they were running Brick Break. I still think if we didn't shield up that move, we would be able to survive, because then we would still have a shield left over. But it would make this game a bit more scary, as they maybe could have gone away with the bait and with the Feather Dance. So I would say good shield, but also a bit of luck, to be honest. Again, as you can see, they can go for the move. If they go for the Brave Bird, we still have enough HP where we can survive. We go for the Rock Tomb, and now this is going to be lethal for them, as they are 2 stages debuffed, or maybe 4 even. So that's going to be a GG next game. Alrighty, here we got the Pidgeot on the lead. Where we're gonna go as again straight for Hydro. There's I think just a few grass type Pokemons which can take a Hydro, but still it would hurt, so I don't mind if they catch it on whatever. So here I'm just gonna go straight away for the Hydro, and now I'm expecting them to go for the Brave Bird and dip, so I'm just gonna make sure that we shield up this move, and now we still have an energy lead on whatever is gonna come back in, and it's going to be a Vigoroth. So same game plan as before, or I didn't showcase it just yet, but I'm just gonna go for the Hydro and then swap into our own Vigoroth. This way I can secure this mid-game matchup, and I can farm them all the way down, leaving with a lot of energy, and they will not reach a second one. That just gets to show really how strong Shadow Swampert can be in this meta, and it can really shine. The only thing it really struggles are those grass type Pokemon, but honestly there are not too many of them in there, because of the fact that there are a lot of flyers, right? Makes sense. So here again, because we farmed them all the way down with our Vigoroth, we are actually able to reach 2 Body Slams and put them into a range where at this point it doesn't really matter what they have in the back. They have a Obstagoon, as you can see right now, but we can easily shield up this move, over farm by 1, and then just go for the overeat, as we are doing right now. Hopefully this KOs. I'm not too sure if it does. Let's see. Is this going to be enough? It is barely. Now we're going to swap back in, get the Mudshot down, and that's going to be a GG. We still have a move, or almost a move start, right? Because we overfarmed by 1. So we need 2 more Incinerates. They go for a Feather Dent. That's not going to cut it. And now we're going to reach the Hydro Cannon. And as you can see, that's going to be a GG. We don't have to fully charge it, but as you can see, that's going to be a very good game and well played. Alrighty, next game we got the Noctowl on the lead. So that's actually one of the few Pokemons where they have the bulk, where they can take 2 Hydros, or actually a Vigoroth can as well, but it puts it in a lower health range, right? But Noctowl hangs on pretty well. So again, we're just gonna go straight for it, and then we're gonna swap. this time around, my opponent plays it kind of like the way you should play it. Every time when there's a figure rod swapping in, you should never just instant react. You should always come in a matchup with a shield advantage or with a big HP advantage. That way you will secure that mid game matchup. Otherwise you will lose in general, or I think in all the situations. So here their what's it called? Their Noctowl is basically gone, and their figure rod as well. I'm just gonna come in with my Macargo and read that they will instant click because they're so low on HP, which they do. They just blind through their body slam. And now what do they have in the back? They have a Obstagoon. Alrighty, so this game is going to be over as soon as they get the boost. If they don't get the boost, I think I will win this. Now let's see how is this game going to be played out. Can we reach another Hydro? We can, and after that we can maybe or probably farm them down just as the strat is, right? Here they make a kind of like a nice play, but it also allows me to farm them down, hoping to get more mud shots than they probably intended to. But honestly, here I'm making a big mistake. I think I should have went for the Earthquake if I would have reached, but I know that they would be outpacing me to the move, so I wasn't too sure. But honestly, now they can farm me down and leave with a lot of energy. But still, we might be able to pull this one off because we can swap now, go for an Incinerate, and as you can see, I think one or two more two Incinerates will be enough. We will get another one through, as you can see right now. And is this going to be enough to KO us? Or did they get the boost? They did not get the boost, and as you can see, it was already over. They didn't need to get the boost. I thought they needed to get the boost, but they took that one anyway. So GG, very well played. We got the mirror on the lead. Now, mine Shadow Swampert is not high ranked. It's good for the Master League. It has 15 attack stat. So I will win every CMP tie against whatever Swampert is in the back. Or is my opponent is running. So yeah, I'm quite sure that I will easily go up 2 shields. Make sure that we get both shields down. And then either take them out or make sure that we hit a Hydro on whatever is going to come back in, right? Because I'm expecting them to swap on the third, basically securing their Swampert, and also leave with a move, right? Because that's a nice play to do so. And they actually come in with a figure rod straight away. Here I do decide to instantly swap. I just said that you should not do that, but now all shields are down, so I don't really care too much, to be honest, at this point, because I would just go for another body slam, and now if they throw, which they do, that's going to be fine because we can farm down with Swampert, and having 2 Hydros is basically enough where we can take down whatever is going to come back in. So now let's see what are they going to decide to bring back in. They actually bring back in the Swampert, so they're probably really weak in the back against the Swampert. Now let's see, this is not going to be enough to KO, but one mud shot does the job. And what do they have in the back? It's going to be a Diggersby. So that was actually a really close game. My opponent wasn't aware of the fact that it was, just because we had the Macargo in the back. So that was actually quite close, but we took it. And here again, this is how this is basically what I want to showcase you in general. With every save swap, when you have a good lead, Swampert just outputs the damage where you can go for a Hydro. In this scenario, it's a Shadow Nidoqueen on the lead, where Macargo does very well as well, because it resists the Poison Fang or Poison Jab damage as well. And it will one-shot the Nidoqueen with a Overheat, right? So we can just even up shields again. And then just switch into our figure rod, where we will have an energy lead as well. As you can see right now, I'm just going to go for the Hydro, and then after this I'm just going to instantly swap into our figure rod and then counter them down, making sure that they don't get a move off. And we basically leave with a lot of energy, right? Or not a lot, but with some energy. Here they go for the Poison Fan straight away. And I think, to be honest, it depends. It's a bit situational. But the best thing to do is go for body slams, even though the Bulldoze is doing a lot of damage, because 2 body slams will be enough to KO at this point, as you can see right now. And the bulldoze is more for the nuke situation where you do have to land it and you want them to get rid of them straight away. So here they have the Obstagoon in the back, and this is going to be a GG, because the counter damage we did is going to be enough where we can just one-shot them with the overheat. As soon as overheat does like 75-ish percentage damage. So yeah, that's going to be enough to seal the deal and finish off this game. And also this video, if I'm not mistaken. Was it the last battle? Yes, it was. And this actually, I think we went to 2800 or whatsoever. So I'm actually climbing now, right now with the Sunshine Cup, which is nice. Hopefully we can reach legend. Would be cool as well. So without further ado, I hope you trainers enjoyed this video, and I will see you trainers in the next video. Peace.